Emami East Bengal are creating on multiple occasions, and Subhajit there right before this conceding his 21st goal in the Durand Cup. Meanwhile, a follow-up shot after the corner. He's asking for another one. Edmund Lalrandika seems to be in red-hot form right at the start. And he's been given that chance, Atish. Game after game, he's been called into the national team as well. And as we all know now, it's Khalid Jamil who's got the responsibility. He is the coach of the Indian national team. Edmund maybe gets more game time there as well. He's impressed us with the kind of chances that he's got last season as well. But now this season, he'll be knocking on the door to get into the starting lineup. Perhaps now's the time for reckoning, isn't it? Because he was so impressive during his Bengaluru youth days. Highly promising. Came into the ISL setup as well, but couldn't really make his mark in the blue. Had to move to Interkashi eventually, and that's where he's probably showcased his skill. And that experience has also come in now, all of 26 years old. No longer the exuberance, but the experience that probably holds him in great stead. Rakip, meanwhile, Kevin Sibili, born CBA, but born in Buenos Aires, but has Italian nationality. Pippin's been slipped through. CBA with the interception. Easy, good goalkeeping as well there. Reading that ball that was played through. Subhajit coming out of goal, clearing that first time. But now it's almost like the Indian Air Force, they're not able to create any chances. And East Bengal, Emami East Bengal now, they want to increase their goal difference. They know they've qualified. But we spoke about it earlier. Every player now who's wearing that shirt will want to impress. Karan, just take that away. You only explain what just happened. Provad Lakra, perhaps a little red in the face after that. You heard me say impress. I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't control myself. A heavy pass there by Lakra. Corner. Yep, a corner as a gift out of nowhere. Sankit is someone that one needs to probably be mindful of in such situations. Samuel takes the corner short. It's Akib combining with Samuel. Samuel with the cross. Away from danger quite easily. It's gone to Somanananda. Now Somananda once more. Combining in midfield with Amal. Given away. And on the counter, you can see Edmund Lalrandika charging on the right. Now Mahesh Singh ignores him, slips it through towards Ahad. What a ball that is. And a finish that is equally beautiful, or could have been, had the defender not had the last legs. He has that sixth gear. You saw how he broke with pace in behind the two centre backs. Needed some power in that finish, but look at that run. He identifies that space. Straight from first gear to sixth gear, but this finish, it needed power. It looked like he wanted to go over the goalkeeper. No real power in that. There was direction. The defender following it back. Simple was that. Cleared it. One more corner for Miguel Ferreira to punt in. Edmund Lalrandika trying to chase the ball down, trying to chase Akish Cyril down. Does so eventually. Rakip now. High press by the Indian Air Force. Anwar Ali. Karan, from the looks of it, we might have a new rival for the Golden Boot next season. Alauddin Ajariye, of course, there, but Hamid Ahad looks like a very, very, very strong contender. Yeah, absolutely, and they'll be taking the same flight from back home as well. Both Moroccan players coming into the Indian Super League.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was talking about earlier. As Ahadar takes yet another touch, he's a busy guy, nutmegs the right back, and Bipin slips through. Skillful to boot. Exchange with Miguel Ferreira. Bipin chips it towards Edmund Randika. It just goes over him. Beautiful football, scintillating football. Just the finishing touches. Need to be cleaner as now Mahesh Singh was trying to find Bipin once more. Another interception this time by Sankit. It's 6s and 7s for the Indian Air Force. Miguel Ferreira chips it through for Ahad. Not a clean connection, and Bipin also couldn't reach there in time. Indian Air Force survived yet another scare.
He needs to do better. If it was the Indian Super League, he's never getting those many chances in such quick succession. But yeah, Miguel once again makes it look so easy. Over the defenders, Adhat wants to wrap his leg around the ball. Completely missed it.
That's Miguel Ferreira. His left foot seems to be causing a lot of trouble to the Indian Air Force. Edmund, Rakib, former Kerala Blasters right back. Miguel, yet again, pinpoint accuracy. Crossfield ball towards Provat Lakra. Mahesh once more, tearing through the midfield, uses Hamid Ahadad, who finds Edmund Randika. This is again great play by Imami East Bengal, the 1-2. Doesn't find its mark though, Miguel. It was an interception by Mohammad Akib. But Rakib wins the ball back. Absolutely dominating display by Imami East Bengal in these initial 15-20 minutes. There is no doubt about that. Miguel in shooting range, but chooses to pass it to Bipin, who finds himself between the last line of defense and the... Sometimes you want to do too much, too little.
Yeah, twisting and turning now. East Bengal getting into goal-scoring positions very easily. It's almost as if the Indian Air Force defense has switched off. Look at that, Bipin making a run in behind Ashik. A blindside run, so easy. Indian Air Force defense getting beat. It's almost like Imam East Bengal cannot believe that they've come in that situation, and then when it comes to scoring, they don't find the back of the net. It should have been 3-0 by now.
I was just about to ask you, what should the score have been? And that was the case against Namdhari as well. They've had a flurry of chances. Some of the shots ricocheted off the post, of the crossbar, of course. But such is the level that they're making those chances against these clubs. It's about finishing them, finding the back of the net, ensuring that they leave their marker. Still, it is 1-0, courtesy that 7th minute goal. A second in 2 games for Hamid Ahadad, the new signing from Morocco. Slipped it through. This is towards the run of Amarnath. Or rather, it was Aman Khan. Anwar Ali had enough strength.
Yeah, he's a veteran now. Anwar Ali moving forward in set pieces, almost scoring a goal, and then very comfortable on the ball, and that's one of the reasons he's one of the best centre backs now in Indian football as well.
Mahesh just gives the ball away. Mistake by Ashik Cyril, and now it's with Imami East Bengal once more. Miguel. Or was that Hamid Ahadad? That was Hamid Ahadad, rather. Provat Lakra must have shaken off those nerves now. And just as I said that, a misplaced pass by him, intercepted in midfield by Amal Das, has Somananda in support, does find him. With some possession now. Finally, it seems like they seem to have found a bit of rhythm. However, it may be slow or fast, but some tempo needs to be generated from their end as well.
Yeah, they're trying to do that. It's a big difference in quality, to be honest, Atish. East Bengal look very superior on and off the ball. If you see them, the kind of movement in midfield, the kind of spaces the midfielders are finding themselves in, you see the likes of Miguel, Jeeks and Mahesh, no pressure on them when they receive the ball in the center of the park.
It's Bipin. That's CBA. Rakib slips it towards Miguel Ferreira. Again a 1-2. Rakib intercepts it. Rakib still venturing into the box. It was meant for the Brazilian. Singh was hopeful the ball would find him. Wasn't to be the case. Here's another bite of the cherry. Now it's Bipin. Hamid Ahadad at the edge of the box. So was Miguel Ferreira. Crucial touch by Rome, rather.
Yeah, good interception there. And Oscar Bruzon, he knows that every single time Bipin finds himself in space, he needs to pick out his teammate. It's getting intercepted on multiple occasions, and it's not this match that he's preparing for. It's a knockout stage when you play superior teams or you play teams of your stature.
Yeah, there is only the match is being played at one side of the pitch. There is no doubt about that. Robert Lakra has been around the blocks in Indian football, with Northeast United, of course, being one of the prominent teams that he was a part of. Jamshedpur too. Now finds himself with Imam East Bengal. Launched forward, hopefully. And Karan, as you mentioned earlier, this is probably not a tactic that would work against a solid and disciplined defense like Imam East Bengal's.
Yeah, I mean, it's very predictable. When you're in those positions, you play those kind of long passes. It's easy for this defense to anticipate and defend that. And you see that two backs.
Shooting range, Ferreira, but slips through. Shooting range, Ferreira, but slips through. Bipin. Chip ball once more. Edwin Ladradika scuffs his shot. Chip ball once more. Edwin Ladradika scuffs his shot. It was there for the taking.
Once again, Miguel carrying the ball so well. Look at that. Could have gone himself. Passes it to Bipin, who gets the ball in first time. And here, a wild lash slices the ball. He should have connected through and through the center. You see Sandeep Nandi, you see everyone on the bench. They know that this should have been goal number 2.
Or goal number 4.
Yeah, should have.
Again, Miguel Ferreira. He seems to have vision, and Ferreira's using that vision to catch the goalkeeper out, and almost did so. We have a player on our hands.
Yeah, we do a t-shirt to the goalkeeper. He didn't need to do that. Diving himself in goal. I mean, look at that. It's far away. Well, some might say theatrics. The goalkeeper was way above the crossbar. Miguel
has experience in Asian football, of course, signed from Vashundhara Kings last season. Was with them in Bangladesh. Oscar Bruzon knows him so well and has signed him for teams too. Meanwhile, Bipin once more gets past Subhajit Basu. He won't make a mistake this time. The invitations kept on coming, and finally, Imami East Bengal accepted one. It's the new signing, Bipin Singh Tanajam, that is etching his name in the lore of this storied club. 2-0.
Better football. Easy for Pippin, although it's the composure that he showed. Goes around the goalkeeper, doesn't hurry the finish, gets the ball onto his right foot, and then slots it past the defender who was waiting on the goal line. Finishes it in towards the far post. Second for East Bengal there. And the celebration. Well, Adad as well did get the first, and he says clever from Bipin.
Yeah, this was the second time he managed to slip through like this. Kept his composure this time around, perhaps learning the lesson from the last time when he squandered the opportunity. If you could recall, right at the start, as Haddad breaks the lines once more. This is getting too easy. That was Edmund, rather. This is getting too easy.
Yeah, very easy there, Vish. Now, for Imami East Bengal, it's almost like they're only playing their football, the Indian Air Force half.
Yeah, Jackson with another challenge, and Bipin one more time takes the turn, takes the shot, blocked by Ashik Rahman. They're toying with the Indian Air Force at this point, Imami East Bengal. Jackson, Miguel Ferreira. Everything's going through him at this point. And just as I said that, everything did go through him. Commentator's curse right in front of you. Through him.
Well, yeah, now, for the Indian Air Force, it almost looks like there's no pressure from their side, and it's like training for Imami East Bengal, where it's attack versus defense, and it's almost unrealistic the kind of space and time the team has when they receive the ball.
Yeah, we could be in for a cricket score at this point. Not even a tennis score. Should it remain like this, and should Imami East Bengal actually convert more chances? The Indian Air Force and Priyadarshan, their head coach, would be worried at this point. Foul given. Miguel Ferreira was downed by Gijo. Oh, misplaced. Just couldn't tap it. Now Imami Singh. Bipin ignores Propad Lakra's run, much to the ire of the crowd.
সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দেবেন যদি এখনো সাবস্ক্রাইব না করেছেন।
And now it's shipped forward one more time to find the run of Ahmad Ahadad. Intercepted quite expertly by Amal Das there, who's screening that defense. Was been forced back into that defense more than anything else.
আমার ফেসবুক প্রোফাইলটি পিন করা আছে, ফলো করে দেবেন।
They're moving the ball around there. Imami East Bengal on this man, he's at the center of everything. Yeah, Bipin, Miguel, he's played.
Found the ball, it goes to Miguel. Miguel with a shot, trying to outfox the goalkeeper. Just crept past the post.
Yeah, it was cut back there. For Bipin, who doesn't finish it first time, gets it past the defenders and tries to that, a deflection, delaying that a bit too much.
আপনার কি কোনো প্রবলেম হচ্ছে?
Subhajit in a bit of trouble, the goalkeeper, having initially been called into action time and again and coming up with impressive saves. He's leaked in two over the past 30 minutes, and after that chance, it was a good time to just get a drinks break. It's hot and humid here in Kolkata, and as of right now, Imami East Bengal are raising the temperature even more with the kind of play they're showcasing on the pitch, Karan.
কত গোলে ইস্ট বেঙ্গল করে জানান?
Yeah, it's pure domination, Atish. Pure domination. Now for Priyadarshan, he needs to do damage control. But for this side now, for Imami East Bengal, Atish, like you said, it could be a wicked score there. Putting that pressure on Indian Air Force, Oscar Bruzon, he knows this side is a superior side. Can they get more goals in? Because matches going forward.
যারা যারা
They are knockout matches.
তারা
I mean, there have been only 2 goals. There could have been way more. The first one, it was the ball came in from the right side and at the right place at the right time. Adad, he finishes it first time.
যারা খেলা দেখছেন তারা ফলো করে দেবেন।
Yeah, what a gorgeous cross by Edmund Lalrandika.
আর ইউটিউব চ্যানেলটা
Was
সাবস্ক্রাইব
asking
করে
for it to be put into the net.
ডুরান্ডের ম্যাচগুলো দেখার জন্য
Ahmed
ইউটিউব
Adad
চ্যানেলটা
didn't make a single mistake in this.
সিএফএলেরও খেলা
Skillful, clever, composed. Dipin Singh Thanam.
Yeah. Finishes it into words.
0-3
The far post there. Easy.
প্রতীক সাহা রোজই লাইভ হয়, কলকাতার ম্যাচগুলো লাইভ হয়, রোজ লাইভ
And so after the
কলকাতার
drinks break,
ম্যাচগুলো লাইভ হয়।
we will kickstart proceedings once more with Miguel Ferreira taking responsibility for the corner. Or perhaps change in tactic. You can see the likes of Edmund Lalrandika marching towards
ভিউয়ার্স চাই,
corner flag.
ভিউয়ার্স পাওয়া যায় না।
As the crowd waits expectantly, and so do we. There's this gentle murmur of excitement rumbling through the Kishore Bharati Kridangan. Having seen their team play so well, Edmund Lalrandika,
খেলা আবার শুরু হচ্ছে।
something
বেশি
different.
কথা বললে খেলা দেখতে অসুবিধা হয়, এই জন্য আজ
An out-swinging corner this time with his right foot from that side
করুন খেলাটা।
towards the far post towards Bipin. Again, not that clean contact that you desire. Probat Lakra with his left foot. Pinpoint accuracy. But Subhajit was ready for the challenge.
Yes, already.
সায়ন পাল
His leap over the defender, still managed to get some power in that header. Look at that. Big
কৃষ্ণায় বাসুদেবায়